Okay. My baby. Where's my phone? Right. Guys, welcome to Ever Just Came In Right Now. Welcome to our first live. I haven't eaten today, Kesana, so. Hey, girl. Hey, mama. Do you want to join? Do you want to join me? Do you want us to do side by side together? Or what's the plan? I haven't eaten today yet. I've been intermittent fasting, so I'm going to be eating while I'm on here because, wow, I'm hungry. Oh, you at work. Okay. Askis would have been great for you to join. Yeah, man. Anyways, I'm just going to wait like a few more minutes just for other people to join and then we will start. Like I said, I'm hungry. I'm intermittent fasting and I've been intermittent fasting for a long time. Like I don't struggle with it. But I ate so much nonsense during the whole December vibe. And now I'm at that stage. I'm at that stage where I get hungry. So by the time 12 hits, I feel like I'm shaking. But the only way for me to be consistent with the intermittent fasting is if I literally force myself. So I've been looking at these reviews. Oh, glute. Everyone keeps speaking about glute. I want to try it. Not because like I have like a big belief that it's gonna do anything to my tummy, but just for like appetite suppressant. Because at this stage of the game, I am struggling with the intermittent fasting. By the time 12 comes, yo asana. Like ibangati, like I'm shaking. My body is like it's time. But yeah, man, it is Friday today. You're trying to detox. Okay, well, like one thing about you, you need to plug us because now I'm sure you have the best detoxing things. My husband has been doing he's been doing the lemon drops, ne? Lemon drops, honey. What else did you do? I think he did ginger. And then we've been doing like as these smoothies where we buy whatever fruit is in a combo, and then we just blend everything together. And then we had that, and girl, same day we took that blend. We've been even with the this morning I had rooibos tea with honey and just lemon drops, and I felt like that's given me a good cleanse. But Sana, mommy, Misani, girl, make a video because I'm sure your detox is going to be levels. I'm sure it's going to be levels. Um, and then there is another doctor that I used to go to. He specializes on getting like people back on track in terms of weight loss. Hey, I've been seeing a lot of Dunland, the injection. What is it called, Ganen? The one that everyone is losing weight on. Hebo. Ozempic. Yeah. I've been hearing a lot of that, and I know that there are some people who are also like selling it on the side. But when I went to this doctor, I went to him in 2023. I was with him for 3 to 4 months, and I lost like 15 to 18 kgs within that time. Basically, what he does is that he checks your BMI and he puts you on a calorie deficit diet. But he writes down everything, literally, like those people give me a plan meal. Don't be saying, oh, you must eat this. No, tell me at 8 you must eat this, at 10 you must eat this, like that. And then he would give injections. I think they have what do they have like vitamins in them or something like that, but energy, oh, they have vitamin B shot in it. So you'd get the weekly injections from him, and you'd get the weekly weigh in, right? So the first initial appointment that you have with him, he weighs you, he does everything, then he tells you, okay, in order for you to lose so much weight, he asks you what your goal is, says you'll lose this much weight in 6 months, and should be losing about this much per month per week, ne? And then he works out your calories that you need to eat for your weight. Then he writes it down for you. From, if you're going to intermittent fast, from utwaf that you eat, he says exactly what you're going to eat throughout the day, and you eat throughout. Like, I was not hungry. I was not hungry at all. I would eat during the day. Obviously, cravings were there, because I couldn't eat a lot of the nice things like the chocolates and stuff that I like, But overall, the meal was so balanced. And the first week with him, I lost 7 kgs. I was like, but the fatigue that I had because of, how these sugary things give us like such a boost. Yeah, because all the sugary things that we take give us such a boost. So it was so difficult at that stage. In the beginning, the first week was absolute torture. The headaches were bad. I mean, I'm drinking a whole lot of water, but I think because my body was detoxing, I got the headaches. I'm telling you, week 2, first week, 7 kgs. Second week, 3 kgs. And this is an actual doctor. Like, this person you can go to if you have flu, you have whatever. So he doesn't just specialize in weight loss. Because I feel like whenever Omdi just puts themselves as a weight loss and don't cutting their off, cutting their fishy. But this actual doctor who checks you, your high blood pressure and all those things. And then the only reason why I quit, the only reason why I stopped going to him, guys, when you're at that stage where you feel like, I'm not actually ready to lose weight. I like the concept of being smaller than what I am, but I'm not ready mindset wise in order for me to lose weight. That's how I felt. So I felt like, as much as he's really giving me all the things that I need in order for me to lose weight, the eating plan and the injections, now on the side, when I feel like having a chocolate, I'll have a chocolate. So I wasn't disciplined enough, and I didn't want to waste my time nor his time. Never mind the fact that I was paying for it. It was like 900 Rand per month for me to go there. But now I'm at the stage where, for the past couple of months, I've been intermittent fasting and I've been disciplined in it. Have I been eating nonsense during December? Yes. But the other months previously, no. And I'm at the stage where, like, I'm tired of being fat now. Like, did. So I think because of my mindset has changed, I have a regular gym routine. I have a regular eating time, and I'm working normal hours now, because I used to work at night back then also as well, which made it difficult for me to eat actually within the eating frame. I feel like now it's the best time for me to go back. So I think I really want to go back. But he was also very discreet. Like, he only works with word of mouth and things like that, because I guess he doesn't want to be overpopulated. Yeah, man. Also, I know in Joburg they also have those injections, lipo, lipolysis, lipo something, lipo, where they take sections of your body and they inject you. Yeah, so they have those. I've tried those before. The ones where you pay and yintoni mane igama lazo? Ilipo ntontoni. I'm gonna try and look it up. I've tried those. Those worked. The only reason why I stopped going and stopped doing those injections is because I felt so dehydrated. My tongue felt like it was gonna fall off. It was so dry. Obviously, like, it's not gonna fall off, but I was just like, is this even healthy? Like, is this good for me? So what is it called, man? As a lipo injections. I'm gonna try and find and share. What are they called? What is it called? Lipo B, non-surgical, body consult, body contouring. Let's see the images. I want to show you. Yes, here it is. Let me share my screen quickly. Allow window. Where is it? Chrome tab. Nance share. Nance. These ones. I hope you can see my screen. So that like they'd make these lines and then they would put this injection in your stomach. I tried these and these really shame they really, really worked. I did my tummy, I did my arms. What else did I do? Yeah, I just did my tummy and my arms. I did my arms like only twice and my arms already went down because I didn't like them. But the dehydration I felt while I was on these was just too much. Also, you had to drink a lot of water. I didn't get hungry at all. The only time I know that I'm hungry is when I would start shaking. Oh, okay. That's when I know about okay, it's time to eat. So my belly did go down, but like I said, the side effects, the dizziness, the dehydration, like when I get up, when you get up and then you have that like your world is imbalanced. These made me feel that way. And at the stage, I'm like, the grand on trying new things that I don't know if they are good or not for my health. So Lena, son, not for me again. But I know that in Johannesburg they have really great packages when it comes to these things, and they are super cheap compared to this side. Because here they have like get packages where you get like 10 or 20 for this amount. If you bring a friend, you also get this amount. So it works for people who have like really small stomachs. My mommy tummy of 3 kids, this is lightweight, son. We need drastic measures to take care of it. Yeah, that's basically it when it comes to weight loss. But glute is something I'm very interested in. And I'd love to know, like, if you know anyone who has tried leg glute range. Like I said, I think I really just want to try it for the sake of J like what it's gonna do for me. Because now when I went onto the site, they had le bundle. There's hourglass bundle. There is like there's a lot of different bundles, and sometimes I'm scared that people like promote these things because they want to make it exciting, but they're not actually showing us real results. Um, you also had, girl, I had 3 C-sections. So you and I, we relate. We relate because kaloku our tummies, see, 3 C-sections, and my third C-section was literally a year and something. I gave birth in May 2020 with my second child, and then in October 2021, following year, third one. That third C-section showed me flames. Even my stomach was like, Chomi, flames, son. Elasticity, gone. Flatness, gone. Stretch marks. It's like there was a tiger who was playing on my stomach. And the whole stomach just has lines. At this stage, I don't really care about the lines. Yeah, guys, please like the live. This is my first live ever. So Ubisani literally is the one who is helping me along with this. Thank you so much. I actually love having you here. So yeah, like I was saying, I don't really care about the stretch marks. What I do care about is how it looks when I'm wearing clothes. So yeah, as you come into the live, please double tap and like the live. Please help a girly out. Welcome to those who are here. Say hi in the comments. Let me know who you are and what are you doing today. What's your weekend gonna look like? And if you're on a weight loss journey, please let me know what you've tried or what you're gonna try, because I'm currently looking at options right now, and that's what I'm showing you on the screen. Okay, so yeah, as I was saying, there's this bundle that they sell, which is a collagen burn ne flat tummy toner le bundle 500, which I saw. But one thing now I know when it comes to ezinto as a collagen burn, there's no such thing as adding more collagen to your body. As much as these things sell it because they want us to think that it works for us, you cannot physically do that. You cannot physically drink collagen for more. You can take products that can enhance your body's ability to produce collagen in your body, but you cannot physically take collagen in. And then if I take 500 grams of collagen, Rwanda has 500 grams of collagen in her body, so therefore 500 grams of collagen are being put in my skin. It doesn't work like that. So never see anything they take collagen, don't diaz, but marketing, the marketing way to try and get us to buy into the youthful, looking young, elasticity type of vibe. Andy, I'm not for it. So collagen burn and kosho, no. But the flat tummy toner, I want to try it solely based on the fact that I need something that's gonna repress my appetite because wow, wow, it's been a difficult to intermittent fast this time around. But yeah, man, that is it in terms of weight loss. See, that is the plan. Also, I'm also looking for like meals, like you ready-made meals, as much as I want to go back to the doctor who I used to be with, I also feel like now as a person I'm be more disciplined when it comes to making my meals. And now I work from 8 to 5. I don't have like a set break like other people. If I don't have anything going on, then I take the break. So it's also very important that it has to be a meal that's ready, or something that's very quick and easy for me to make. Because the minute it's going to require me to stand over the stove for more than 10 minutes or 15 minutes, juices. I can't be, making food for that long all the time. But yeah, that is it. Also, what is the game plan for content creating this year? Vlogmas tired me. Like I've never felt so tired with Vlogmas. Now I'm just like with January, I'm doing one vlog a week. I don't have energy and I don't know like what other people's game plan is. Also, apparently, go to what beginning of the year views are not as they're not the greatest, they're not the best. I don't know. Apparently. So how do you feel and what is your game plan when it comes to content creating now for the beginning of the year? Because I'm just exhausted. I'm literally just done. And they're saying like every time I'm planning and I'm just setting aside days where I'm like, okay, do you know what? I'm in a good space. I feel good. So let me just create the content, But yeah. Also, it's so weird, Gila, just talking to yourself. No, I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking like to the one or two people that are in here. But it's very weird just being here and talking to yourself. Oh my goodness. Oh, some messages coming in. Oh, let me show you. For those who do come in, this I want to share because I feel like this is actually really big, especially when it comes to YouTube. Let me share the screen window. There it is. Sana. 11,617 views in December of 2024. This channel right here. What? So I knew when it came to creating content for Vlogmas that obviously I'd get more views, but I didn't realize how much more I would get. And I don't know if you've also noticed on your the YouTube studio, they don't show you everything in real time. Yebon. So when you go and look at maybe your watch hours or your views, you only see it maybe like 5 days before. Like it's showing from where is it? It's showing from the 29th of December, and we are now on the 3rd of January. So I don't even know which day I actually achieved this. So that's one thing I don't like is that it's a bit delayed, but the fact that this happened is really exciting. And I was just like, so imagine if I'd done more lives, imagine if I'd worked more on my watch hours, what this kind of achievement would have made money wise, money wise it would have been amazing for my channel. um but yeah, I'm very very excited about this because you create content and you don't always know if it resonates with people around you, if you are, going anywhere when it comes to content creation. So this achievement is really good. And like I said, talking in lives is very awkward because I'm by myself and I don't know. I don't know if anybody is gonna, watch my stuff, but I'm happy that I'm getting to this point because, funny enough, I started my YouTube channel 6 years ago. 6 years ago, and I'm not monetized. And I'll explain why it's been so long. Started YouTube, I didn't know what I was doing, and I didn't know where I was going with my YouTube. So I created one or two videos, got maybe one view or two views, and I was like, this is it. And at that time, I was in my Insta era. Okay. I was posting and getting likes and comments now. My Instagram was growing. Like, obviously, like I had less than 1,000, whatever, but I was getting so many followings every day that my Instagram was growing. And I thought with YouTube, when you post a video, you're supposed to get likes immediately. But that didn't happen. So then I would post one video and then post one video after 3 months. And then I literally just stopped posting for an entire year. Came back when I was pregnant with my third in 2021. Started posting consistently motherhood videos. Guys, I'm talking from when you're pregnant, preparations, what to pack, how to get your home ready, meal plans, recovering after a C-section, everything under the sun. I was on it. Built up my watch hours to the point where I was at like 3,600. Gave birth to my youngest, third child. I had a newborn. I had a baby. I'm saying a baby because my second was only a year and something when I gave birth to my third. He was still breastfeeding, he was still in nappies. Then I had a toddler who was 3 years old, and I was just struggling. I was just like, I don't know if I can do this. So I took a break from YouTube and then I started working when my youngest was 4 months. I started working from there. And then after that, I was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. So then I stopped with the YouTube and lost all the watch hours. Then I started again vlogging last year a little bit, took part in Vlogmas, gained more subscribers there, gained a bit more watch hours. And then this year I was like, you know what? Let me be serious. Let me have a vision. Let me work on it. I've lost a lot of watch hours. I literally was so close to being monetized and I lost all of that. So let's rearrange the game plan. Let's plan. Let's watch videos. Let's research. And now we're at the stage where we are close to monetization, but I'm getting views like this in a single month. That's good. Audience retention is not always that good, but I feel like as long as I'm working my way towards views, analyzing my videos to see what people like, what people don't like, then we can refine from there. But this is a good outcome. This is what I've been working for, and I'm not about super fast growth. Trending, haha. Nah, that's for TikTok. Here, I'm all about e-pace so that by the time I get to a stage where I am an established YouTuber, I would have liked to have gotten the practice to know what works and what doesn't work for my audience. So I'm very happy. Like, I'm very, very happy with this result. I'm super, super shocked. But I'm also not going to do this thing where I try and redo December in January and then like overwork myself and I'm super tired. No. And I'll relax on January. One vlog per week. Clar. If I do another sit down video, anyway, but not this thing where I'm gonna be 4 or 5 times a week I'm posting videos. No, child. So yeah, that's that. I'm gonna eat now because I'm so hungry. Oh, my lips are so dry. What's going on? I am so so hungry. Um, let me eat my meal. Let me eat my meal and let's wait for people to arrive. Yo, I'm having cheese, bacon, and egg. Hmm. My first meal of today. I am starving. Mm. To everyone just arrived, welcome, welcome. Taking a bit of a breather because wow. Okay. So, another thing that I really do enjoy is I enjoy planning and writing and all of that. So this year, I decided to try my hand at journal writing. Ne? And I bought myself this journal. Ne? And as you can see, it already has, because there are certain important things that I write in this journal as I go and I want to remember them. Ne? When it comes to journaling and having a diary, it's very different. I used to think that when you have a diary, when it's a dear diary, and that's it. When it comes to journal writing, there's journal prompts that allow you, if you're someone who's planned and has goals, it allows you to hold yourself accountable and see where you are in terms of progress in your goals. Ne? So I want to try and find something that I can share the screen with, and just do some like journal prompts that I use. Let's do this. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So these are all journal prompts. So for me, each journal is something that you use in order for you to plan. Ne? These are some ideas in what you can do in terms of journal prompts and things like that that you use. But now I want to take you through my goal setting and the way that I've set my journal prompts. Ne? So we're going to open up. What can I use? Can I use my notes? But I don't want you guys to see everything that I've written in my notes. So let's hide. Can we hide the other stuff? I don't want to. Yes, let me do that. Let me share. Window. There we go. So let's share. Ne? So this is all of my note writing. Ne? So 2025 goals are in a set. There are certain categories that I use in order to do my goals and stuff. Hey girl, you still here? Thank you so much. So yeah, so first category that I have is health and fitness. Okay. So here, this is when you want to describe, like, in terms of body, what do you want to look like? Okay. So what do I want to look like? Look like. What do I want to weigh? What am I eating? And in terms of, why is it doing that? Okay. Then in terms of activities, what am I doing? Am I going to work out? Am I going to go to the gym? Am I going to go swimming? Am I going to try something new? So, health and fitness, usually you want to write down the person that you want to look like at the end of the year. So, that's category number one when it came to me writing down my goals. Ne? And then number two is career, business, or education. Okay. So let's do career. If you want to find a job, job wise, are we applying or seeking employment? Ne? Depending on where you are when in terms of your career. Next point is education. Are we upgrading or upskilling? No, man. So, upgrading or upskilling means that I studied something 5 years ago, I've forgotten it, so I'm just gonna study again. Ne? Upskilling is that I'm in this position now, I want to get a promotion, but in order for me to get a promotion, there's a certain skill that I am lacking. So I'm going to upskill myself. So upgrading is you getting something more than what you had. Maybe you have a certificate, now you want to work towards a bachelor's degree. And then upskilling is when you are already in the position that you are in, you want to improve or you want to get a promotion, so therefore you need to gain an extra skills. That's upskilling. Hey girl, Swaggy in the building, nice gang. Has welcome. I'm just literally talking through the way that I've written and sectioned the way I've written my goals for the year, because I am going to be doing journaling and having a diary is very different. So I'm just talking through that process right now. Yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, that is it. And then in terms of business, ne, do you want to start a business or are you improving your business? Ne? And what are you going to do with regards to that? If you're starting a business, have you done the research? Do you know what you need? Do you have the capital? And all of those things. If you're improving your business, you're going to do thing like highlight your revenue, how much you put into the company, how much you sold, how much profit or loss that you made, and try and see loopholes in your business that are making you not succeed. Um, for example, is it that you're not marketing your business enough? You don't have a good packaging. You need to work on that. You need to get influencers that you give in order for them to market your business. Like all of that, write it down. Be very specific, and be specific to the point where when you look and you read, it's not general. Grow my business. Grow my business how? Because if you are working towards a goal, it's so important for you to be specific and driven. When I write something like grow my business, I'm literally letting go of all accountability and responsibility on my behalf. Because when I am general, it means that at the end of the year, when I look at my business again and I have one more customer than I had last year, that's growing your business. That is you just putting zero responsibility on your shoulders because you don't want to work hard. When you're specific and you're saying that I want to gain 10 more people in my business, I want to make 10,000 rand more than I did last year. You are specific. You are looking at certain steps that you need to take in order for you to grow. So being specific is so important, especially when you're setting goals for yourself. Okay. I don't know why this is written as number one when it's supposed to be number two. Anyways, let's move on. Hey, mommy. Hi, thanks for joining. Please don't forget to like the live. I'm going through goal setting and the different categories that I've used in order to set goals for this year. Okay. The next one, we move on to finances. Sana, this is so important because I'm sure most of us say Tana imali. We love money. We want more money, but we don't know how to obtain it. So this year, using my goals that I've written in this journal to take you through what I've done. Okay? So, what does your income that you want to receive, your savings that you want to have, and your expenses look like? So, obviously, if you're someone who's already working, you already know what your salary is. Ne? But if you go back to number two, where there's a career, if you want to have a promotion, obviously the income that you're getting is going to look a little bit different to what you have now. So you want to know the income that you want to have, want to receive. Ne? Savings. Things or saving portfolios. You want to have expenses. What do they look like? I also like to have a theme when it comes to this topic: financial freedom. What does it look like for you? And when you answer this question, ne, this one, that's when you're able to get an outline of how to do these other steps. Because in other people, financial freedom means I can walk into Gucci, I can buy all the bags and shoes that I need. Financial freedom in other people is that I can open up my fridge and it's always full. And if there's one thing missing, I can go to the store and buy it anytime during the month. Financial freedom for other people looks like I can look at my bank account, it has money, and I keep just looking at the balance and just keep smiling because that balance is not getting less. So, you knowing what your financial freedom looks like enables you to work out what it is you want to achieve, what income you want to have, what savings you want to have, savings portfolios you want to go into, and expenses, what do they look like? Also, another thing, guys, which is so important when it comes to expenses, it ties into our career and education. If I want to have financial freedom, I have to educate myself in other portfolios and saving things that I don't know in order for me to up myself. Goals should always be that in each category, you're upskilling yourself in order to be a better person than what you were. So that is it when it comes for me to finances. Okay, next, self care and personal growth. I think this is so important, especially as the parents, wives, partners. Yes, now as women, sometimes we can be such nurturers. We're such nurturers. We love to be positive inputs in our families. And we always put everyone else, whether it's our kids, our husbands, our parents first, but forget about ourselves. So self-care is very, very important. So, what are you going to be doing for yourself to ensure that you are giving to yourself? That there is something that you're doing that is allowing you to be a better human. Ne? And one of those things is, are you going to find a hobby or an activity just for yourself? Just for you. Nobody else. Just for you that you can enjoy on your own by yourself. Andy, that takes also a lot of self introspection because it means that you actually have to ask yourself, what is it that I enjoy doing that makes me happy? Not what is beneficial to my husband, not what is beneficial to my kids, not what is going to, when I'm not there, my family will still be okay. Selfishly, something that you enjoy doing, what is it? Also, your appearance, very important. And it too, we must leave looking like we are Barbie or we are celebrities. But the way you look is very important. Am I going to get my hair done monthly? Am I going to get my hair done every 2 months? Am I going to do a facial at home? Am I going to, how many masks, how many facial detoxes am I going to do? Am I going to get my nails done every month if that's something that I like? Am I going to go on hikes with my, like, something that literally is beneficial for you and ezakwenza ube right. You must, if when or you're going through something, you mustn't see it here. You must not wear the situation, circumstance that you're going on to, because when you wear it, you accept it and you say, this is me. That's not you. You dress up and you look like the best version of yourself. So even if you're not there mindset wise or physically, you are working towards being there. And I think once I really started taking care of the way that I look out here, a perspective of myself and what I can achieve was opened, because I'm not just this hobo that looks like uyagoa that has 3 kids. Oh, she's so tired. No, I look like a beautiful woman who's 30 years old. And from just having that mindset and removing all these extra titles that we put on ourselves, you get to realize that before anyone else, there's Luando. And Luando has to take care of her before she can take care of everyone else. So for women, especially guys, please self-care. Please make sure that this you really are specific and getting to know who you are again. We lose ourselves. We want to please our bosses, we want to please our colleagues, we want to please our friends, we want to please our partners. That if you ask yourself, "Ubani Luando, what does she like? What makes her happy? What does she enjoy?" If you are and asking, Jani Sana, your whole personal, your whole skeleton that you carry every day, you don't know who you are. No, honey. We need to work on that. Okay. Um, and then what are things that you're gonna do to upskill yourself? Ne? So this has nothing to do again with your career or your business or your education. That this has got to do with yourself. For example, is there something that you've always wanted to try that you really want to start? Horse riding. I want to learn how to rollerblade or roller skate. I really, really love makeup. So am I going to do a makeup course or something like that that's going to make me better at makeup? Something to upskill yourself so that when you're done with the end of 2025, you say, I did this for me and I loved it. You know, especially when it comes to personal growth, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to cater to your boss, to your family, to your friends, but it's going to cater to yourself personally. Okay. And then next one is home and environment. I think this one just speaks for itself. If it is that you want to maybe improve your home, maybe you want to improve the environment that you live in, are you going to do home upgrades? Are you going to move into your own house? What does that look like? Um, what else? Are you going to get rid of, I don't know, like, mine is quite a lot. What you want to achieve in your home? To achieve in your home, and how do you want to feel in your place? Is the theme for your environment. Are you going for aesthetics? Are you going for comfort? Are you going for peace? Are you going for luxury? By answering that question, what kind of theme you have, it kind of answers how it is that you want to change the place that you're in. Ne? Next one, last one. Oh, no, no. There is travel and adventure. Yeah. So basically, here, if you have any places that you want to go to, that you want to try, and all of that, you can write those down. Very simple. I think that's very easy. A simple one. And then the last one would be family and lifestyle. So this has to do with the kind of relationship you have, um, do what kind of relationships do you want to nurture, um, just examples, some activity you can do with family, you know, trips or friendship trips or staycations. Yeah, so that's basically all the different topics that we look at when setting the goals, right? And then I want to move on to how I actually set my journaling prompts. So, in order to hold myself accountable, I'm journaling every day, right? And with journaling, I used to think I would just, dear diary. There's certain journal prompts that I follow in order to do this. Ne? So, first things first in the journal prompt, the date, ne? Then gratitude reflection. So basically, three things I'm grateful for today. Those are things specifically for that day. It's not general. So when you journal on the date that you're talking about. If you're journaling on a Friday, what are three things you're grateful for that specific Friday? Wednesday. So this would be list achievements for the day and what made you smile. Yeah? Challenges and lessons. So reflect on your struggles and insights. So if I struggle today with procrastination, identify that procrastination is the struggle. What makes procrastination get to me the most? It's when I delay starting a task. So tomorrow, when I do feel like procrastination is tugging at my back, I will try and set an alarm so I get up at a certain time. So when you have insights, you're kind of looking into how it is that I can improve that thing that I struggled with. If, okay, let's say, oh, my child had a meltdown and I completely lost my cool, then my insight would be, okay, my child will have a meltdown. It's normal. But what is it about the meltdown that triggers me to lose my cool? So let's work on my patience. Let's work on my trigger points. So by having an insight on that, I get to understand my feelings that I feel every single day and how it is that I'm going to work towards reflecting and ensuring that I'm growing and becoming better as a person through that. Ne? Then you have a progress check, depending on what it is that you want to work on. Ne? when it comes to your goals. So progress would be your relationships, what it is that you wanted to gain from relationships. Do you want to have more bonding time with your partner, more family activities? What did you do during that day to make you progress towards your goal for your relationships? Health, career or business or education. And the last one is finances. So, what did you do today to help you get better? Obviously, we're not machines. You're not going to be working on these 4 topics every single day. So, if you don't have anything to talk about finance, you have nothing to talk about. But if, let's say, oh, today I actually watched a YouTube video on how to edit properly, and editing videos was one of my goals, then you would talk about that. Talk about whatever it is that you worked on for that day. If you didn't, you didn't get. You move on to the next one. A self-care and balance. Ne? Balance. So this one would be how I felt and why. No. How did I prioritize today? Prioritize myself today. Ne? Next one, mood energy check. Oh, guys, it's so hot. I'm starting to sweat. How I felt and why. Felt and why. So overall mood for the day, how are you feeling and what made you feel that way? Or maybe think of something that made you really happy during the day and why is it that you felt that way? Okay. Once I tried the flat tummy toner, but sana ate like crazy. Ngeke. No ways. There is no ways. Son. With the flat tummy toner, no. Then I'm not going to try it. No, that I'm too scared to try it. In the comments. No, and I know myself now. Once I start eating, I can eat sham and I can have zero full stop. So if there's something that's going to make me eat more than what I'm eating, oh, I engage. It's not happening. Imagine. But thank you for that insight. Maybe I should just focus on myself and leave all of these products. Ne? Okay. And then last one is tomorrow's intentions. Right? Right. Focused goals for tomorrow. Just like that. So tomorrow I want to work out for 30 minutes. I want to drink 5 glasses of water. I want to watch a YouTube video on editing. I want to do a short course on how to be on marketing. Like that. And you just write them down. And if I don't achieve the goals that I set for tomorrow, then whatever goal I didn't achieve, I put it on to the next day. And let me tell you something about when it comes to journaling prompts, especially these, and holding yourself accountable for things that you say that you're going to do. When you have it written down, it's so different to when you're just thinking about it. Because now, as much as you go about your day, you almost have this nagging feeling of, there's something I'm supposed to do. There's something I know I'm supposed to do. Bati. This holds you accountable. And I really like that because I've had diaries in the past. But when it comes to journaling, I didn't realize that journaling is such a different way of writing. Diaries, when I write my feelings and how I felt and how my day went, and it's a summary and it's a story. Journaling is actively poking yourself and saying, what am I doing towards my goals? What am I doing to better myself? And what is my progress like each and every day? And that's it. It's such a nerdy thing to do. I'm sorry, but now I'm getting so hot also. I'm just sharing whatever prompts me and what works for me. Nah. Especially because I'm such a planner and being in control just really makes me feel more comfortable. I'm very uncomfortable when I have to do things when I have to go with the flow because I feel like going with the flow doesn't put me in control of something. It's a very, very bad thing to have because obviously you always have a lot of anxiety, but I feel like this is what keeps me going and this is what really helps with my day to day. Also, guys, have you guys set goals? Like, what is your game plan? Are you guys goal setters or do you kind of just go with the flow and see what the year has for you? Because I know some people just don't like writing goals because they're like, oh, I write down a goal and then I don't achieve it. Yeah, I'm gonna eat again because Asana, I am so hungry. I've been speaking for 50 minutes straight. That is wild to me. Wild to me. Also, this heat, nale week. Oh, I shem. It's not it. It's not it. But besides glute, what is the other thing that I used to use? Just answering your Lando. Ikona man Lando. What is it is it's these pills they have. What do they have inside? Oh gosh, I can't think now. These pills that I used to use. Garcinia Cambodia. Yes, let me show you. Let me show you. I get one easy. These I can say they're even before I had kids, while I was in my workout area. Yabona easy. These are the ones that worked for me. Let me stop sharing here. Let me show you the screen. Yabona easy, please. Garcinia Cambodia. Yo, these ones work. They really work. They suppress the appetite. They give me so much energy. Oh my goodness, the energy I have on these is just on level 100. And they'd give me so much energy. So I'd take them like before I work out and before I eat. I go work out, I have energy like it's no one's business. And then by the time I eat, I have to eat one, I think 30 minutes before you eat, and really suppresses your appetite. But I think my only fear is that once you get off these, your appetite comes back at 100. Another thing that they do, because they are like fat burners, they do increase your heart rate. So when it is hot and you take them, you sweat more because your heart is beating faster because it's trying to burn more of that fat. But when I was at back in my uni days before kids, I was a fitness freak. Now my six pack used to look at you like this. And these, out of everything else, that people were using creatine, people were using whey don, people were using all these different things. I just use Iguacina Cambodia and my water. I used to work out and I used to be fit as anyone's business. So actually, I'd forgotten about these. But like I said, I want to try this time around with my weight loss just to remove all these other extra things. Let me just do it right. Because when you rely on these things and then let's say it's finished or maybe you forgot to buy another one or now you want to get off it, I feel like my body becomes reliant on it. So can I maybe just build a healthy lifestyle through just being normal stuff than taking all these pills all the time? You know? Also I hate taking pills. Oh, if I have to now consistently take pills for something, oh I son can never be me. It's just it becomes annoying and it becomes something that I just don't want to do. So that is the plan, Kisan. But yeah, guys, to all two, one, two, three. At some stage, I had four people who were in this live. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm gonna end this live at exactly the 1 hour mark. Because wow, I feel like I spoke for almost 1 hour. Just to show that if I wanted to, I could speak for an hour. And I think I want to do more of these lives. But like I said, I'm such a planner. I do like things that are a bit more where there's something towards it. I'm not just going with the flow, but there's a plan towards it. So I was thinking of having a live January live challenge, ne? To have certain lives that I do per week in January. So in the first week, I did my first, I want to do 2 lives per week. And if you are going to be doing lives in your channel, please let me know when you are live so I can go into your live and whatever you and join you and see how you do things. But I think when there's a goal of 2 lives per week, then I get to plan on what other things I want to do in lives. For example, I don't want to just be by myself. I want to talk to someone else. January is such an interesting month. There's back to school, guys. Back to school. Kids are going back to school. Thank God. These holidays have been so these holidays have been so long, Sana. So I think there's a lot of topics that we can talk about. Fitness journeys. January is the new year, new me. So maybe speaking about fitness journeys, things that we're going to try and do in terms of health. Um, Face detoxing. Musani spoke about detoxing, things to help you clear all of that December nonsense that you ate. So there's so many different topics that can be touched on and spoken about in January. So I think for my next live, I really want to focus on different topics and not just me talking like this because I don't know how you guys do it. just going on a live and just talking. Like I could plan, I could topic. Hey, but yeah, we live and we learn because we are different characters and things. But yeah, I need to eat. I'm really hungry. I'm really, really hungry. Also, I need to find the best times to go on lives because I feel like I don't know, people back at work. I was working today, but I finished at 12. But it just made me realize that I thought everyone else is going back to work on when is it? I thought people are going back to work like get 20 or something. I didn't realize people go to work back so early. What? So yeah, man. I think next time I also need to filter that. Also, it was my first time, so I wasn't sure what it is that I'm doing. But yeah, man. I'm gonna sit until the hour mark and then I'm gonna end the live because wow. Ningi. Mm. Yeah, I'm eating now. I'm so hungry. Like, Amanda, when did they go back to work? In my head, I thought everyone was still on holiday. That most people, like I said, were going back to work next week. Next week Friday is the 10th, ne? 10th, because I know the kids' daycare opens on the 8th of Jan. Then grade 1 starts on the 15th of Jan. And I think university also opens on the 15th. No, I think university opens in Feb, but my husband's a lecturer, so he needs to go in before for the admin and all those things. So the fact that people are actually at work today is a surprise. It's a shock for me. Huh. Mm, sana. Mm. Okay. The weather is amazing today. It's actually quite hot, so I'm thinking maybe we can go to the beach later on. Maybe when it's not as sunny because sunny it's so sunny. Look. So yeah, we have reached the end of our live. To all the 2 people who are in my live, I'm throwing shade, but I shouldn't because this is the first experience. This has been nice. I think, like I said, having planned topics is something that I will do. Maybe do it with other people as I continue to grow. And I'll probably just talk about it in my next vlog and also show if it maybe did have like an impact on my channel's watch hours because they said it helps the watch hours, but I don't really understand how. And I like to understand how and why things happen. So I think maybe I need to research on that to see if this is something that, sorry, if this is something that I'd be willing to do on a regular basis. But yeah, that is the end of the live, our first live ever. Decided to do it in 2025. And yeah, we'll be back again. I'll try and schedule the lives for more consistent days and times. But enjoy your day and enjoy your weekend. Bye.